This year, I made a grand total of $1,582,162.85.
Finance YouTubers make millions of dollars annually, and somehow you guys still don't know that you have the ability to make millions. But it's time to wake up. Meet the new generation of rich YouTubers who have hit the jackpot in their respective financial niches on YouTube. These are self-made millionaires who started their journey searching the same question that you've been wondering for years. As a matter of fact, it's the same question that you ask your friends and coworkers while you're on break at your 9 to 5. And that question is, how do I make money online? And a lot of it. Whether you want to make money as an online business owner, a content creator, or even an affiliate marketer, these YouTubers have been there, done it, and succeeded in their dream. I spent tons of time breaking this info down into a simple framework. And if you're liking this kind of content, all I ask is that you subscribe. Let's start off with our first guy, Joshua Mayo. This guy is known for his genius personal finance assistance and having the last name Mayo, I guess. And his rise to success was stagnant for almost a year. And well, I'll just show you.
When I posted my first video on YouTube on February 17th, 2021, I didn't know how long it would take me to start making money with YouTube. I mean, at the very beginning, I was only averaging between 5 and 10 views per video. And because of this, I was obviously making $0 from YouTube for kind of a long time. In fact, if I go into the back end of my channel, I've got it filtered to 2021 to show you just how little views my videos were getting. If you look closely at this chart here, you can see that on the day I posted my first video ever, which was February 17th, 2021, I got a whopping 12 views on that video. And if I just scrub through this flat line here, you can see that my views are pretty much non-existent. But for the most part, from the first day I posted on YouTube all the way until the beginning of May, I was getting virtually 0 views.
So it's evident that Mayo started out just like us, with a failed channel, a failed business, but a heart full of hope and a gut feeling that we should just keep going. So later on, we're gonna do an income breakdown to figure out how he earned $600,000 in his first year on YouTube, followed by over $1 million in his second year. But before we get into that, have you ever heard of Iman Gadzhi? Allow me. Iman grew up in Russia with his single mother in the lower class, but then he moved to London after his mother remarried. He was growing into wealth as a 14-year-old boy, but not knowing that he would have to start all over again. His stepdad ended up divorcing his mom and forced them to move out of the house immediately, and they were left with practically nothing. And at this point, Iman had 3 plans to get him and his mother back on their feet. He first tried to go pro in soccer, or what they call football over there, but he was getting cooked. Like when I tell you there were little Messis over there, well, in and out, spin move, boom, left foot goal, he was getting skill gap, sorry. But then he started buying and selling Instagram accounts, which gave him about $200 in profit, but ultimately got him nowhere. But he did love fitness, and this brought him to go all in as a personal trainer. And to no surprise, it once again failed, until he combined business with social media.
You know, something like the Good Life Eatery, that's like 15 pounds. I can't pay 15 pounds for that at this point. That's not something I can afford.
I am you, you are me. We are no different, except for some of you, you might be the version of me 6 years ago. The version of me that was the 16-year-old scared kid who just wanted to take care of him and his single mom. All I ever wanted to do back at that age was just take me and my mom out of the dark, depressing hole that we were in. I built this house brick by brick over the space of the last half a decade, and I'm still building to this day. In fact, next month is actually the 6-year anniversary of me starting my agency back in 2016. It has been a crazy journey, and it's just the beginning.
Iman had a rags to riches story, but are you seeing the trend? If you want to start a business or agency, just film it. Using YouTube to spread your knowledge is wealth, and that is the key to success. Now let's resume where we left off with Joshua and really break down where he made all this revenue.
So my income on YouTube last year was broken down into 3 major categories: ads, sponsors, and affiliates. And these were the 3 biggest income sources for my YouTube channel last year. So last year, for sponsorship income, I made a total of $105,234.59. Now this may come as a shock for some of you that this was actually considered my lowest source of income. And the main reason for this is because I really didn't start taking on sponsorships until about April of 2021. Last year, with affiliate marketing, I earned $146,141.21. Best part is that it was mostly all passive. And finally, let's talk about my largest source of income, which was YouTube ads. In total, last year for YouTube ads, I made $362,584.88. Now, compared to 2021, when I was making $0 from the month of February to September, this year tells a different story. And it's really fascinating to see the growth of my income on YouTube just by looking at this chart right here, right? So you can see at the very beginning of the year, on January 1st, I was doing about $150 per day. But if I just keep scrubbing here along this timeline, you can see that the income slowly begins increasing as the months go on, as I continue posting content and remaining consistent. It gets to a point where I'm earning over $1,000 per day from just YouTube ads alone. And then you can see here toward the end of the year, I'm now at a point where I'm hitting over $2,000 on a single day from ads.
The most helpful tip that I've heard is that YouTube isn't luck. A successful business isn't luck. It's all about grinding and learning and understanding the steps that you have to take to reach your next goal. There is no time like the present to start creating. If you want to learn marketing and sales, become a TikTok shop affiliate. It's free. If you want to be a YouTuber, who cares who sees the video? Start recording. It's free. If you love gaming, download Twitch and start streaming. It's free. All the supplies are laid out for you, and there are no more excuses to be made. There's too much money just sitting in a pile on the internet waiting to be picked up. Go get a fraction of that. It's time to get off your lazy butt and let's get to work.